And with qualifying complete, let's review our top three today.
Bottas, Verstappen and Sebastian Vettel.
With qualifying wrapped up, we now have our grid lineup for the big race tomorrow. Be sure to join us then for what will no doubt be a fantastic race.
Tough luck there. It's not quite where we'd want to be on the grid, but chin.
Welcome to Le Castellet as we return from across the Atlantic for the 2019 French Grand Prix. Reintroduced to the Formula One calendar just last year after an absence of almost 3 decades. The circuit, Paul, it's time to see how our drivers are...
You qualified lower than we expected. See if you can make up some places off the start. Strong start. Well done. Race officials have enabled DRS. DRS is now available.
Wow, it's actually fucking working.
What's up, man?
Still, my screen still says please wait.
Oh, does it? I think the problem might be your end, if I'm honest, because I could, my friends list looks fine. I can see you in it.
I'm gonna check online, see if there must be some weird shenanigans going on with PSN.
Yeah, always worth a check.
Yeah, even now you sound really weird. Like you sound like Darth Vader.
Oh, really?
Not
That's annoying.
sometimes you'll have that like metallic-y.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah. Just lag in it.
Dude, that game looks good. The F1.
It's awesome, mate.
I was trying to watch it on YouTube, but it was like stuttering so bad.
Oh, really? Yeah, that's disappointing.
Must be my internet because it says all services are fine.
Yeah.
I'm still at the please wait screen. But I'm able to chat, so
That's good.
yeah. Fuck the please wait. How's it going, man?
Oh, yeah, mate. Really good. Really good. Can't complain. You?
Yeah, same, dude. Just like I said, kind of a last minute thing happened yesterday. We went over to my wife's family's house, and they were getting us all hyped up, and so yeah, that happened.
Cool. That's
Yeah,
so
my
cheap,
missus
why wouldn't you?
starts a new job next week. And her aunt gets out of the hospital next week, so we're like, you know what?
Yeah,
The
man.
timing of it, just get out of Dodge, man. Just get the fuck out of Dodge.
God damn it, I don't know this track at all. Thought I'd just have a quick blast while I was waiting. I was watching the Indy 500
Are you,
yesterday, so...
You're using your guy, but you're on the Red Bull team.
Yes, that's right. Yep.
That's cool, man. No worries, dude. I threw on the show. Doing my, I'm doing the, you know, where you do the one guy career mode or whatever.
Oh yeah, pro mode sort of thing.
It's really well done for baseball, because baseball is such a, you only get 3 or 4 at bats a game, right? So
yeah, yeah, it makes sense,
game
mate.
is
Yeah,
essentially-
I'm tempted, but I installed it twice.
oh yeah. Yeah, dude, honestly, if you're not that into baseball, right now I'm so into baseball. I've watched every game of the Padres this season.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, coverage is sketchy
that's
over here. They have a lot of coverage, but it's just across all the different teams. You know, like BT Sport, which is the alternate sports pay for, alternate to Sky Sports, which is the main one. They seem to have the MLB on most days, but it's just no what going on now.
But there's so many teams.
Yeah, I guess so.
Have you been watching those? Did you please tell me you watched the one I sent you today?
No, I had a chance to, Ray, and then I logged on, forgot about it.
Did you see the photo?
Yes, I saw the photo. Jesus, yeah. Good catch.
Yeah, dude, that catch was incredible, dude. I was at my in-laws. I was in my wife's family, and we were watching it live, and we
Nice.
just fucking lost our minds on that one, dude.
Yeah. I'm flying now. Come on, I can get the 10th. Come on. Got to get points at least. I just want to get through this weekend, because I don't know this track at all, and I can't be asked to really fucking learn it, because every corner you go wrong, it's just like, yep.
What track is that?
France. I can't remember the name of it.
Oh, okay.
It was
It
only,
looked like,
they only added
Laguna
it
Seca
last
kind of-
season, I think, because this is last season to this F1 game. They only added it then, or the season before, I think. So yeah, I don't know it like I know Monaco, or I know Suzuka, or I know those. I could hand draw you those circuits.
Damn, you know him that well, huh?
Yeah, definitely.
Isn't that like the fucking key, is knowing the track?
Huge part of it, yeah. Huge part, because it all goes so quick. Right, it moves so quick. You need to know the tracks. You need to know the tracks. You need to know the lines. You need to know every corner. You need to know every braking point. At least so you've got that outline, do you know what I mean? Because that will, you know, it goes so quickly, you don't get a chance to guess or correct. If you're lucky, you stay on the track, and you just lose a hell of a load of time. Because you do the race weekend, you know, you have to do the practice. You don't have to, but you know, I've got it set so that I do the practice and the qualifying, you know, for the race. But I just couldn't be bothered to try. Because every time I come back to this, I'm stuck on this one race because I don't know it. It's like I just need to knock it out. It's not
Looks
a race
nice.
I'm going to
Looks
win.
really nice.
Are you still watching it now?
I was watching it earlier.
Oh.
Should I watch it now? I could throw it on real quick on my phone.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's, you know. I am having a pretty good race here, albeit with mid-teens, but... Like I said, yeah, so I fucked the qualifying up. And now I'm in a battle in the race in 12th. I should be way up the order, but hey, sometimes you have bad weekends.
You see, I'm off my Wi-Fi. I'm just doing it on my phone's internet. See how it fucking goes. Because my Wi-Fi is shit at the moment. Oh, it's even smoother on this. See, I'm off. Oh, I can hear myself. That's not good. No, it's still stuttering. That's weird. Even my phone internet is stuttering. I got full bars. Oh, there it goes.
Max is in the pits. Max in the pits.
Oh, you are in 13th? 15th.
Yeah.
Just trying to get some points, huh?
Yeah, I'm just trying to get through this weekend so I can get to tracks I know much better. Where I can really try and actually win races, you know.
Wow, that looks so nice. I was thinking of getting that Grid Auto Sport for fucking
I've got that.
Switch.
We can play that. Oh, okay.
You have it on Switch?
No, I've got it on PS4. I won't buy a racing game on a Switch over Mario Kart because you need frames. Mate.
Is it good?
You need frames per second, right? And the Switch ain't gonna give you that.
But the Switch has a 60 frame per second.
Does it though? What, for Grid?
It does. Yeah, I watched a review. So I watched a review and they said it has 3 different modes, and one of the modes was 60 frames per second mode, but it like lowers the lighting and stuff.
Yeah, exactly. You don't want that. You don't want to compromise the version of it. Not a racing game. It's the one thing I won't compromise on.
Is that game also on PlayStation?
Yeah, I've got it on PlayStation.
Oh, okay, okay.
I bought it in the sale a while ago. Not played it hugely. It is a good game though. It's by the same people that make this game actually. So it is top. And they've always been pretty much the best racing games. If you ask me, the ones that Codemasters make. Like Colin McRae, took a touring car.
Okay, take it easy on the car. We can't sustain this level of damage.
God, my car's a bit ropey though. It's a bit broken.
Yeah.
Well, the engine was already fucked.
I heard the guy.
Making funny
I heard the
sounds,
guy
mate.
right now.
Come on.
Can you blow your engine?
No, but it's a bit rattly, and you can hear it's a bit fucked. I ain't getting as much juice out of it as I should be. So that's the other thing, this race is a bit fucked for me, really. Oh, I've ended up P15 there, that's worse. Worse. What a nightmare there. Oh no, that's the pit exit. But see, this is the one thing where this game doesn't... It's not frustrating, you get a rewind. So, you've been playing Diablo again then?
No, I haven't. Danny started playing it, and he's like, I want to with you guys. I hit him up, and I'm like, hey man, I bought, MLB The Show, and I bought Pez.
Right.
and I go, hey man, you know, sorry I kind of disappeared there for a minute. And I told him everything that happened with the Call of Duty thing.
Right.
And he was like, yeah, dude, I was getting bad vibes with some of these guys. And I'm like, yeah? And he goes, yeah, man. And I was like, alright, yeah. Because, I told you what happened, remember? And I told you Danny wasn't really a part of that problem. But he did play a couple times with us. And he was like, yeah, man, I was getting bad vibes with that.
Yeah.
He's like, but I've seen you guys playing Diablo. He's like, and I wanted to hit you guys up and play with you guys. He's like, but I didn't know what happened with the whole Call of Duty thing. And I'm like, I'm sorry, man. I should have just fucking told you what happened, dude. Like, but I was a bit miffed. I was like, fuck everybody at that point. I wasn't mad at Danny, but really, you know, I was just sort of
games, mate. That's what happened between them.
Yeah. And he was just like, yeah, man, I kind of got a weird vibe too a couple of times playing with those dudes. And I said, yeah, man. And he said, but yeah, I want to play Diablo. I'm like, yeah, dude, make a fucking guy for the season, and it's dope. I explained to him how the season works, and he's like, oh wow, we never did that before. I was like, yeah, we never did.
We also never
should have, but we never did it.
We never really saw the proper end game before. Oh, okay.
No.
Playing, right?
So he made a necromancer. I'm not sure how. Not sure how far he's gotten with him, but.
How many?
I'm down for Diablo. I'm down for it.
Yeah, I think we should have a go, mate. To be honest, I mean, I sort of logged on with the idea of playing Diablo.
It's been a minute, huh?
Yeah, it has, you know, and I've been obviously getting stuck in the Dragon Quest and stuff, but we can't really play that together.
I'm glad.
Oh yeah, that's awesome, mate.
You can't play it today?
Sorry?
No, that's good that you're rotating though, because
yeah,
if you play too much Dragon Quest, then you're gonna get sick of it. Get sick of it.
Yeah.
Sit up.
Oh, this car sounds like a bag of nuts and bolts now. It's all rattly and shit. Oh, it sounds fucked.
Sorry, you were breaking up a bit? What'd you say?
This car is fucked. The engine.
Oh, your car is fucked?
Yeah. Oh, fuck. I just want to
fucking
end this race. I just want it to be over so I can do another track next time I log on to play that is a track I know. Because I know most of the other ones well enough to have a good race. Actually even win, you know. Because the Red Bull is not the fastest car, but he's capable of winning.
New Switch launching next year. Switch Pro.
Oh really? What, for sures? For reals? For definites?
It says a Taipei-based newspaper, Economic Daily News, claimed on Tuesday that the new Switch would enter production later this year, with a launch plan for Q1 2021. Will feature upgraded interactivity and improved display quality.
So that's just after Christmas, right?
Yeah.
Interesting. Because I do like the Switch, don't get me wrong, but I do feel like it's fine when you're playing first-party Nintendo games. It really doesn't matter. But when you're playing anything cross-platform or indie, it always feels like you're playing a slightly compromised version of it. In some cases, a lot compromised, you know. Come on, get tempted. Come on. Oh my god, what are you braking there for? That's fucking bullshit, man. Yeah, so on the straights, all the cars just buzz past me for top speed because my engine's a bit knackered. But on the corners, I'm just absolutely vaporizing. Oh, fuck off.
So they got you on the straightaways.
Yeah.
Because your engine.
Watched
Yeah, that makes sense.
watched the Indy 500 yesterday. Did you see that?
No.
You don't watch the Indy 500?
No, I should, huh? It's like in a
You
big
should.
American race.
It really is. Yeah, it's the biggest race. Indy 500. It's the big deal. It's like the Le Mans or Monaco. You know, that is the one.
I know, man. I know. I've been hooked on baseball, and then I watched the Champions League final.
Yeah, I
and
watched that
baseball,
with Finley. Yeah, I watched that. Pretty meh.
Fucking Neymar, bitch. He tried to dive his way into that title, but it didn't work.
Yeah, they should have beaten really. They had the chances, PSG, just didn't finish.
Yeah. I thought they were
Bayern went
probably
about
the
it
better
as much as
side,
you'd
too.
expect, because, yeah, I thought they were. Bayern went about it exactly as much as you would expect, sort of efficient. They got the goal, shut up, done, you know, they were just efficient with it. They didn't. PSG created more chances and the better chances, but they just didn't make any of them stick. Oh, I hate this track as official. Feels like it's got the potential to be a good track, but it's quite flowing and bending as well in right-hand corners. But I don't know it. I'll be fucking crashing. Oh, this car is so slow on the straights. Yeah, and for that, I always pay a little bit more interest in it because there's a couple of ex-Formula 1 drivers race in the Indy series and the Indy 500.
I've never seen it, dude. 500 fucking laps, man. Oh.
No, it's 200 laps, 500 miles.
Oh, 500 miles.
Yep.
Okay, I thought it was 500.
Yeah, me too, mate.
See, it shows what I know, man.
Yeah, I thought that
It
too.
shows what I know.
I assumed that was 500 laps, but it isn't. And I only found that out yesterday when I watched it, so don't feel too bad about it. To be honest, you know, I've always wanted to watch it. I've always been interested in it, but it's
Watch the whole thing?
I never had the footage. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I watched the whole race, mate. I didn't watch it live. I sort of recorded it.
How long was the whole race? Like
3 odd hours. I sort of watched a bit at the start,
okay,
then
so
I
they're going
watched
200 miles an hour, so that makes sense.
Yeah.
3 hours, yeah, that makes sense.
They stopped a few
200
times.
miles an hour,
The petrol.
500 miles. Yeah, that makes sense.
This is
Yeah,
bogus,
that makes
man.
sense.
I'm just going to crash the car. I've had it, Rick. But I cannot go back and do this. I cannot do this.
You're gonna break your car, man?
Yeah, I shouldn't do that.
They just
really,
give you another one?
Not in the same race, they don't. It just ends your race, right?
Just finish your race. You gotta finish, man. Finish on, die on your sword, man. Die on your sword.
No, just make it look like I lost control of the car and crashed. That's worse than coming in last. Oh no, it's giving me a flashback anyway. Fuck it, yeah, you're right. I've got to finish this goddamn race on. How many laps have I got left? I only got 2. Come on. Come on. I'm not even going to get in top 10 now though. It's been a horrendous race for me. My engine's broken. Which means I'll have to change it. Or the gearbox or whatever the fuck's wrong with the thing.
Die on your sword.
Yeah,
die on your sword.
What's his name? There's a driver called The guy who won it yesterday, he's an ex-F1 driver. Japanese
Oh,
guy.
so it's not F1?
What, the Indy 500?
Yeah.
No, it's just it's American open wheel series.
What does that even
do with Formula
mean?
One.
I don't know what that means.
Open wheel means, you know, no cockpit and the wheels, the actual wheels on the car are open. Yeah, so like Indy 500, Formula One. Yeah, their cars is open
Different
wheel.
cars?
Yeah. Indy has nothing to do with Formula One, mate. There is an American Grand Prix. There is an American Formula One Grand Prix in Austin, Texas, and it's a good race. It's only been on the calendar a couple of 3 years. Do you know what I mean? But it is a good race, real good race, and they seem to love it down there. So, but the Indy 500 is nothing to do with that. It's an American, you know, racing series called the IndyCar series, right? IndyCar.
Okay.
And I think the Indy 500 is like the showpiece event of that racing series, right? It's like the Monte Carlo of IndyCar. And you get double points in that race as well, so it's kind of a big deal. I mean, everyone's heard of the Indy 500 anyway, right?
I'm gonna have to look into this Indy 500. I always thought it was, I thought Indy and Formula were the same cars.
No, mate. They're very similar. Well, they at least appear similar. They're actually quite fucking different if you look underneath the covers. And also you can sort of see by the way the cars look anyway, they're different. But they're the most similar type of car to a Formula One car. But it's Indy series, so the rules are different. The tracks are mainly just ovals, right? Not all, but they are mainly ovals, I think, the American IndyCar series. Just look it up, mate. You'll find something that'll explain it a bit better than me. And yeah, the Indy 500 is Indianapolis 500-mile race, which is, it's kind of hard to follow. It's hard to figure out. They do quite a good job of telling you what's going on, but yeah, as I say, there's a couple of good F1 drivers in it, and one ex-F1 driver won it yesterday for the second time, which is kind of a really big deal. Yeah, which is a real big deal. And Fernando Alonso, you know, Spanish guy, he's been trying to win the Indy 500 for the last sort of 3 years. Yeah, he's been trying to win it for the last 3 years because in motor racing there's something called, I'm not exactly sure, but it's like called the Grand Slam, right? You have to win Le Mans 24.
Crown.
Yeah, the Triple Crown, yeah. You have to win the Le Mans 24 hour, you have to win the Monaco Grand Prix, and you have to win the Indy 500. So he sort of quit Formula One to try and do that, to try and get the Triple Crown.
What's his name do that? And Ken Miles won the Indy 500, right?
Possibly.
And he won Le Mans. Or he should have won Le Mans, but fucking McLaren's that bitch.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah. It's possible.
This is your final lap of the race.
So Alonso didn't win it, obviously.
No. He didn't qualify up very high, you know, he was on like the 6th row of the grid at the start, so it's, something like that, maybe even further back, might have been 9th. So he started about...
Oh, back then the Triple Crown was Sebring, Daytona, and Le Mans.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what Sebring is.
I've heard of it, yeah, Sebring Raceway. It's kind of an oval-based track as well, but there's like an infield part of the track as well that you sometimes get. I've come across it on a couple of games.
Yeah, where you cut in?
Yeah, you cut in. Same with Indy, right? There is a There's like a Grand Prix style track to it on the inside of the oval. But that's an awesome place, mate. There's a fucking golf course on it. There's a few holes of a golf course in the middle of the circuit. It's nuts, mate. And they call it the Brickyard because it used to be made out of bricks. The track was actually made out of bricks. Brick weave. Brilliant. Proper traditional, prestigious event.
One sec, Raze. I gotta go, troubleshoot. My wife's printer's not working. Be right back.
All right.
Victory for the team from Milton Keynes then, after a quality performance. Anthony Davidson, how do you think they were able to set themselves apart today?
Well, this was a real team victory. They put together a solid strategy today that appeared well suited to the conditions out on track. The driver did everything that was expected of them in the moment to really execute the team's plan to perfection. A shining example of how F1 really is a team sport.
The drivers are en route to the podium as we speak. What a fantastic win for the Red Bull team. They performed exceptionally today, keeping us firmly on the edge of our seats throughout the race. Congratulations to everyone at the team. Let's see how the driver standings have changed. This result narrows the gap between our championship leader and the rest of the standings. Let's focus on the driver of...
Amazing performance out there. I'm sure you're pretty happy with that. You really cut your way through the field today. What was your strategy? You had a few bumps and scrapes today. Who would you say is at fault? Appreciate your time.
What on earth was that performance? Come on, this isn't bumper cars at the fairground. Your results and conduct here matter, so pay more attention. We can't afford too many races like that. They aren't coming round to that proposal. Let's try something else. Good thinking. Maybe there are better options elsewhere. We're asking for too much here. We need to make some compromises. I'm afraid negotiations have broken down, and there's nothing more I can do. Luckily, we had the team's original offer to fall back on, so we've agreed to those terms. We'll have another chance to negotiate down the road. As I'm sure you're well aware, there have been some recent changes to the driver lineup. At key points in a season, drivers who are due to end their current contracts may choose to move between teams, or even go into retirement. I'll send you an email each time a move occurs to keep you abreast of any recent changes.